My name is Giselle Hicks. I'm a ceramic artist living in Helena, Montana. I would describe my work as hand-built vessels that are meant to be part of the home. I started making art really early. I was kind of a weird kid, really shy, and my parents owned a restaurant growing up. We were a very food-centric family. I went to Syracuse University and studied ceramics there. I couldn't believe you could major in ceramics, that was actually a thing. Even though I really liked being on the East Coast, I was intensely homesick for my family. And the ceramics community was kind of like finding a surrogate family because they were communal. We ate together a lot. They shared studio space, they shared equipment, they shared recipes. So I felt at home within clay. I've learned that it's really important to me in terms of process to keep things really simple. I want you to see the rhythm in the work, and so to do that is to hold still and just move my hands and let the pot come to me. And then that gives me a consistent, compressed, stable wall, equal thickness. Qualities I want in my work are beauty, generosity, stability, strength. The work I'm drawn to, whether it's a painting or another pot, is work where you can see the evidence of the body. So whether it was made fast or slow, or with energy, or in meditation. You can also see the kind of relationship the person has to the material, whether they have control over the material or the material has control over them. And so I want to show you that I have control over the material, that I'm practiced, and that I took my time to make this piece, and that it was made slow and rhythmically and in a meditation, but that there's also evidence of idiosyncrasies of my body still left in the piece, so that there's still some breath in there. And so I think about the glaze on my pots like I think about snow on the landscape and how it sort of softens the edges, whether it's my fingerprints or, the mountain tops. When I came to Helena 12 years ago, it was the first time I felt my body sort of stay in this equilibrium for a long, extended period of time. I felt the healthiest and the happiest and the most grounded that I'd felt of all the places that I'd lived. There's no logic to it, but it feels like I can think more in this big sky. I can see the weather coming from the west and moving east. The way I found Helena was through the Bray. Any ceramics major in school, you know about the Bray. It's kind of the ultimate residency. The Archie Bray was a brick factory at the turn of the century, and Archie Bray Sr. was trained as a ceramics engineer, but he also loved the arts. And in the 50s, he wanted to bring artists to the campus. This is a beehive kiln. It's a rare structure to be standing anymore, but this is where they fired the brick and the pipe that they made here at the factory. Even when the brick factory shut down in the 60s, the artists kind of squatted, and then eventually a group of artists purchased the land, and at this point they've built contemporary studios amongst the ruins of the brick factory. I think before I came to the Bray, I didn't understand what it would mean to work in a historic site. I don't think I ever thought about a brick. I love seeing all the sort of evidence of human ingenuity at the Bray. Right now we're in the Artist in Residence Center. There's 10 studios here. We're in the room where they mill and manufacture clay for the public, for schools, for other artists. There's very few places like this. It's an honor to be included into that space. I've thought about holding the world still a lot. Things that are ephemeral, like a dinner party conversation or an exchange with a person. But for me, like, ceramics has been this way of sort of making a monument to these things I want to hold still.